Man, I have to update that donation goal. Oh, excuse me. I just had a giant sandwich. And, it was a giant sandwich. Okay, YouTube announcements up. Hey, you, Curry. Let me pop this chat out. I have to do a very quick donation goal change. So, settings. Oh, we hit the end. So, new goal. Zero dot 0. I don't know when this should end. Okay. There's something in my teeth. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so this game is Axiom Verge. Hey, Clobber. We're doing obscure / random game day. Axiom Verge. It is a Metroidvania game that is a Metroidvania game. It was made by one guy as a passion project, and he had his friend help do the money business side of things. And, yeah, so... My saves still... Oh, they are. Well... Okay. Oops. So, one guy made this. Start to finish. He did all the music, all the graphics, all the programming. He did it in his free time. Passion project. And... it turned out great. In the far distant year 2005. Technically, I am a middle-aged male, so there's that. Am I still streaming? Am I still going? Yeah, it shows me still going. I think my graphics card couldn't have stopped working. What the heck? Bizarre. Like, my monitor just turned off. Is my... Cintiq still... What the fuck just happened? Why don't I have sound? What's going on? I want to just sit here and let the intro play. Apparently I don't get to do that. Where's my mouse? God damn it. Okay, we might have to restart the game because, no, the game is actually brand new. It was a 2016 game. Hang on a sec. I think I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna end process the game because I need to get all my windows back over here. Cause apparently, I just had everything, like my, god damn, I fucking hate this shit. I just had like my graphics driver crash, maybe? I don't really know. All of a sudden this monitor turned off, and then the game froze, and then this monitor turned off. And then, so who's messaging me on Skype? Oh, that's from yesterday. And we're gonna actually delete that guy again, hit new game, I guess. I don't even know what happened there. I'm actually surprised the stream is still going. I'm actually surprised my very, very dark webcam is still going. Hang on a second. Streaming is one of the most obnoxious things, like, ever. I actually get really annoyed with what happens with it all the time. Well, we're back on track now. This is a game I think everyone should go buy. It's not expensive. It's high quality. And you'll support an indie creator. More people need to play this game. And if you love old style games, you'd love this game. Hey, Ryuside. Oh, wait. Yukari probably has you on a friends list. Okay. Oh. We got a weapon. It is essentially Metroid. That's basically where, the morph ball is, like in Metroid. Why does my weapon look like a small child? Does it? Oh, I don't have audio for some reason. Hang on a sec. What the fuck is going on with this fucking computer? Oh, I bet I know what happened. Because I have my sound going through the HDMI cord on this monitor. No, it should be playing. I'll get the sound up in a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, you guys are gonna have to tell me how... Oh, I know it. We can definitely kick it down. Doot, 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 doot. I don't remember if I'm supposed to be up here yet. So I don't know... Oh, I guess I can kind of see small child in the gun. Oh, right. I don't have to go up here yet. I don't remember my way around very well in this game. That's good. You want to go into details about your food creation you did, so the rest of chat knows? What? Seriously? Yeah. Chat box is apparently broken. Yeah, it's all Clobber's fault. Oh, I love streaming. It's great. Someone type something. I can type something. There we go. I beat you to it. Ow. Jerk. You know, I honestly like just the normal disruptor a lot more. Ow. Am I gonna die in the first area? Maybe not. Yep, there goes Clobber making everyone jealous with this food. Excuse me. Here comes a loud noise. Oh shit. Save points the other way. Sounds pretty good to me. I had a pretty good sandwich for dinner. It's called a pepper steak sandwich. It was basically roast beef, mushrooms, green peppers, onions in like a thick brown sauce. So it was a lot like having pepper steak, like the Chinese food dish, on a sandwich. And in fact, I still have the chips right next to me. Ow. Jerk. Ow, jerk. Oops. So one of my favorite things in this game is how unique the bosses are. Like, the enemies are pretty unique, but they're all just absolutely bizarre. And we get some pretty cool gear in this game, too. I keep forgetting we had to do the stupid Nova shot, and I don't like the Nova shot. Now here the game teaches you some walls aren't going to be very obviously indicated as drillable. Do it! Add it to it. Do it. Describe the fettuccine. Wrong trigger button. Wrong shoot button, James. That's a shoot button from a shooter game. Now if I recall correctly, this is... This leads to the transit. Yeah, we can't get through there yet. So parts of this world are glitching out, and we got to take advantage of that later. I just have to be careful not to die on my way to the next area. Boot. Boot. Yeah, this area needs the high jump to get to. I don't think there's anything actually drillable in this room. This big secret is behind that glitched out area. I believe we come back here later. Some more power-ups and weapons. You know, that's a pretty good goal. To eat well, or at least passably well, for a majority of the week. At least for dinners. And I don't do that, by the way. I am right now at least, horrible at choosing things to eat. Not that what I choose is bad, it's just not particularly, like, you know, good for me. I don't remember if we can actually Nova that, because I don't think the shot goes through the... No. We're gonna have to get my possibly favorite gun in the game to do that thing. Yep, more glitched out world. We'll be able to get through that later. That's normal too. You know, bread, sausage, cheese does sound like a typical Polish dinner. So, the last time I ate at McDonald's was something like 10 years ago. Yeah, this is one of my favorite guns in the game. Trying to get the lay of the land again in here. There we go. There we go. So that's a lore piece. There are lore pieces in this game, and you go and get them by getting your power-ups together and stuff. And, breaking through things and stuff. That needs, I believe, the lab coat. Also, here's progressively taller piles of bodies. Including this one. Come to Axiom Verge, your vacation destination for piles of dead bodies. Do we have A&W? Of course we have A&W in the US. The restaurants are very rare, though. The actual root beer you can get at the store. Oh, and here's a little pro tip. If you actually pick this game up and you want to 100% it, like 100% it, you have to get the map filled out. The only way you can get the map filled out is going to every single save room and jumping up to get the little second square of the save rooms covered. And you need to have the high jump for that. Okay, Yukari. This guy, the little balls he shoots up here, they can actually kind of get a little glitchy, I guess, if you if he shoots them while he takes a step. They can be higher or lower, depending if he shoots them while he's taking a step, actually. Oops. But he's pretty easy too. You just sort of do these jumping attacks like this, and you'll eventually get him. I think, do we jump? No, we can't. Yeah, okay, I remember what we do now. So yeah, this is our, essentially hack the planet ability. Because now we can sort of turn the world into things. Oh shit. I missed. We need, like, one of these, I think, to get up there. The green sticks are just background. Yeah, that is a shortcut later on. So here's a fun fact. So when I start this thing up, you can see it does this little, like codey looking thing in the corner. There's actual stuff in that code for secrets. I don't think you can die in an elevator. And obviously if you hack things, enemies behave differently. So if you hack these, like, ball thingies, they can actually destroy some terrain for you. And they should go back and destroy more down there. No? Yeah, there we go. No, I think that's it. I might have to go down there and drill myself. Ow. Yeah, there we go. Yep, so we ball hacked to increase our size. Now, if I recall correctly, I think if we hack the little ones, they all change? Yeah. I don't think we can hack the big ones yet. Okay. Because you do eventually gain that ability to hack the bigger ones. And actually, I think if we shoot these guys, they all die. Yeah. And I think they actually act like a bomb. Obviously. I mean, of course, it's rudimentary, whatever that is. And these guys, when we hack them, they just sort of float around and do nothing now. Which is better than them shooting at me, I guess. Ow, jerk! I think there is actually something down here in one of these. Nope, never mind. I'm wrong.
Hi there.
Hey, Miser Mask. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You have infinite. You just go back to a save point. Hey, Christoph921. Your name's still the last donation. So that's there to teach you that the steam will hurt you. Oops. Nah, I don't need to save scum this game. I'm good. Had a week of mixed games. Lots and lots of different stuff. Yeah, that's a high jump part, I think. Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry, Yukari. So I like this gun. You can get places that normally, like, other things can't. You can shoot from around corners and stuff. Of course, you always have enemies like this. We get a little more difficult when you have to fight them up close, but it's fine. Ooh. It's a lot of things I like. It is very powerful. It's like melee mage. It's green. It's made of science. I mean, just look at this thing. It's awesome. Hey, Drew Guy. Welcome. I will always hit the wrong thing there. Yeah, Drew Guy, this is one of my, like, favorite indie games. It makes me want to make a game. Because when you see what one guy does in his spare time... Whoops. I'm looking at chat instead of looking at my jumping. When you see what one guy does in his spare time, and it's like, wow, this looks amazing. It's on Steam. I suggest you go buy it. It was one person did all the game, and then he got like his friend to do the money management and stuff. I'm gonna have RPG Maker on my wish list. Okay, now if I think we need to hack one of these, and I don't remember which one. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Is this a save door? It is. Whoops. There I go, hitting the wrong button to jump again. Just walking myself off a cliff. Whoops. That's when we get my favorite item in the game. We can use that door. I think it's actually... I think the repair drone is in this area. Kinda. Ow. Shit. Getting sloppy on this. Because I was being sloppy and rushing. Yeah, so much for the don't die more than once achievement. God damn it. That's for later, too. Just pointing it out. Is that health going to still be floating there? Yes. That's not health. Damn. Boing, boing. I like that it's not like, oh, these are the jump boots. You can jump higher. No, these alter local physics so you can jump higher. They're not just giving you a little boost. They're altering the laws of physics so you can go really high. So we can't get over there yet. It's fine, though. We can get back. We can get over there, actually, Oh, fuck off, you. I hate those lasers. We'll be back in this area later. I should just loop that. Just have the door sound over and over again. See, my problem is I lack motivation. I just, you know, lack. It's not the ability, it's the... Holy fuck. Down we go. We're down here now. We've been down here already. Man, fuck these little guys. I think I remember this boss. Yeah, I remember this boss. Yep. Oh crap is right, Trace. I think if we duck here, we're fine. We're not fine. Ow, god damn it. There's a way you can get his head without... Oh, I think I got it. No, this gets the laser arm, but that's fine. Ow. God damn it! Whoopsie. Man. I'm dead. I fucked it all up. I think maybe if we remove these... No. There we go. Oopsie. It's hard to, like, these jumps aren't hard jumps to do normally. When the room is, like, really big like this, it actually gets kind of tricky to do jumps when everything's zoomed out. That receipt's, or not receipt, jeez. I'm thinking of the scene which involves a receipt. That scene is hilarious. One receipt for a Swedish-made penis enlarger. Like, I swear, it's not mine. It's totally not my bag, baby. And then it's like, one book titled Austin Powers and my Swedish-made penis pump. It's totally my bag, baby. So now we can through walls. It's hard to do with the Xbox controller because you have to double tap forward to do it. So it's like, that's the sound I imagine in my head. You know, the first Austin Powers is an awesome movie, but the second and third ones are really, really stupid. Yeah. Right, you can just click and it does it. So here's a funny story. That came out when I was in high school. It was like, what, 99, 2000, something like that. I don't remember. See, I know where we're. I think we're just gonna. I think we're just gonna go to the next thing I want to get. So, oh, the grapefruit lady. I can't even make that noise. Like, to make fun of it, I can't even pretend to make that noise. Anyways, yeah, Austin Powers came out when I was in high school, and we had a day with, like, the state standardized testing, you know, they call it different names in different places. Here it's the MEAP test, Michigan Education Advanced Placement or something like that. Or Michigan Education Assessment Program? Ow, jerk. Whoops. So, I'm gonna save right here. So, when they do that, they just stick you in a classroom with a bunch of random other kids, right? In your grade, and you all take the test, and you all gotta be quiet, and all that sort of thing. So, we take the test, goes fine, but everyone finishes the tests in different times. That's just the way it is. So, you know, one group of kids may take a longer time than others, and, what they'll do is they'll show a movie. Usually. And at my school at the time we had like a network of TVs that went to a central AV room with a bunch of VCRs in it. And the school decides, oh right. School decides Austin Powers is popular right now. Let's broadcast Austin Powers across the entire school for a day. And, we loved it. Like, the kids fucking loved that. Because that movie, like, it kind of bombed in theaters, but it was really... It had a really, really strong, like DVD... Or, DVD, jeez. It wasn't even DVDs yet. I don't remember what happens when we hack these. Oh, they go to the ground. But, see, the teachers, though, like, the kids loved it. The teachers didn't know what the movie really was. So you had all these, teachers who didn't know what Austin Powers entailed. Like, they didn't know about, like, the fake nude scene, you know, where he's got, where they put, like, the objects in the room in front of him, and they just didn't know about, like, that type of humor being in this movie. And they cut it off. They cut it off maybe about halfway through. And all the kids were really pissed. And it's like, yeah, maybe they shouldn't have shown it in the first place, but come on, adults. So I'm gonna go get some water and use the restroom real quick. And I shall be back. Don't worry, I didn't fall in. I was getting ice cream. My day is not going bad, Drew Guy. I played a bunch of Bloodborne earlier. And, if my capture device were working, I'd be streaming that right now. Yeah, good luck, Drew Guy. This is Stephen Colbert's American Dream, Ben and Jerry's. I just did tiny bit of chocolate syrup on top with some raspberry preserves. I am happy it's the weekend too, because that means we get Game of Thrones on Sunday, and it also means we're 1 week closer to Marvel's Defenders. It tastes pretty good. Like, American Dream is one of my favorite ice creams, because you get ice cream with like the pieces of waffle cone with that little bit of chocolate in it, and then just putting a little chocolate syrup and raspberry on top. Mm-hmm. Ice cream that's used the phrase Donald Trump's mouth is Vladimir Putin's cock holster. You know, in all honesty, too, I just hope he waits a week before slinging the nukes around so I can actually watch the Defenders, because I've been waiting a really long time for that. A lot of people have. Like, Marvel's Daredevil on Netflix is my favorite Netflix show and one of my favorite TV shows ever. And I've been waiting years for that. So, Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump wait until Saturday to start slinging nukes around. Then I don't care anymore. Also, that'll give me a week to play Bloodborne. And I figure, hey, if we're all going to die in a nuclear inferno, at least I can slip Bloodborne in. I don't think anything's actually going to happen. I think the United States generals are too on the ball for anything to happen. I think, based on South Korea's reaction, where like the news media has been dealing with the Kims in the North, just did I just lose like? I don't know. The music is just looping. But South Korean TV, it's been dealing with Kim's, rattling the saber forever. The difference is Donald Trump fucking fell for it, and that's got a lot of people worried. Because he's, a fucking idiot. Not to get into politics, but yeah. He did. He actually did get debated. I'm going back to the save point. I might as well get my health back. I don't remember taking this much damage in the game. Although I will say, it's times like this I kind of wish we had like a Secret Service guy with the last name Lannister. If I'm being honest. I don't think we do anything up there. I don't remember where we go. Maybe, maybe not. I don't remember. I will agree with you there, Clobber. That guy, he was pretty hilarious. That interview he gave on the phone where he just went off like a crazy person. I'm going to explore this room a little bit, I think, because... I know we're We're close to either the grapple or the drone. God damn it. I hate these things so much. Unlike Steve Bannon, I'm not here to suck my own cock. And it's like, this is our politics now. Yeah, this also all just reminded me how unnecessary New York City is as a place. I mean, it did give us both these guys. No, of course not. Trumps? I think so. I know that they kicked Secret Service out. And Secret Service is like in a van on the street now. And that they overcharged them for rent. So you might have to go back because I don't think we drill anywhere in here. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, we go through here. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. We got, like, my favorite upgrade in the game. We have our little repair drone. I forgot we could actually go through that force field. Now you see, if anything, this will serve as a reminder to people to actually get out and vote. I think we do backtrack a lot now. See, our drone can also kill these things really easily. Right, we send the drone through that little door. I remember now. I think it was... Ooh, I want to say Isaac Asimov that said... Or is it Carl Sagan? Democracy is saying My ignorance is equal to... yeah. Your ignorance is equal to my intelligence. Something like that. You know what? Just kill the fucking drone. So the thing about that, Yukari, is like 30% of people are always going to approve of a Republican. Always going to approve of a Republican. That's been true since W. Ow. Yeah, we need this gun for the next boss. I remember now. Still can't get through there. That's our next upgrade, I believe. No, we had to get the next upgrade. Never mind. I'm like, I know there's a door. There was a door in there, and it's like it's blocked by that stuff. Yeah, because we can't hack that stuff yet. Okay, so we can't get over there yet. Through the middle of the map is a transportation system, and that's it. Although I would argue, like, did we really deserve Trump? Whoops. So now our hacking tool is stronger, which means we can hack a variety of new things. But we can also get through ow, fuck you. We can also get through, say, those blocked areas that are up here. It also hacks faster. Oh. We don't want to be here yet. It's a later area for the game. So we can actually hack these guys now. And, it makes them killable. They still do their smoke thing, but it basically, I guess you would say, destroys their armor. So I'd maybe look at it. God damn it. Here's death. I don't remember this game being this tough. I mean, lose the save points right there, right? Man, fuck that room. If I remember right, this room has, like, hackable water at one point. Man, just, I'm really sick of these guys. Seems that no matter what I do to them, yeah, the water is hackable, but because you use it as a platform. It's just that I keep hacking the wrong bits. I don't remember this part being this difficult. I really don't. I don't remember these pink guys like shooting that much. I remember them floating around when you hack them, and that's supposed to make them easier to fight because they're not shooting anymore, but I don't remember it being that difficult to beat them. Axiom souls. No, deaths aren't that bad in this game. Oh, by the way, if you hack the laser dudes, the blue lasers actually hurt enemies. No, there's no fashion in this game. You pretty much go from no coat to gray coat to red coat. I hate this boss. So its vulnerable point is like this little green part on its butt. And you have to kind of use this gun to get underneath it. There is a way to get behind it. But I don't remember how you do that. There's a bit of RNG involved with this boss, too. And actually getting, like, the hypo atomizer to hit. But also, depending on how close he is, he can actually be, like, really one-shotty because of the flamethrower on his tail. Because he can actually come and get you right in the corner and lock you in. Like, lock you in really close to him. And it's pretty much free damage for him with the flamethrower. There were a lot of those games, Yukari. Yes. God damn. I'd probably say... fuck you. Is it... I want to say Lords of Thunder was probably my favorite version of those games. I mean, I didn't play it when I was younger, but I got it on the Wii, the Virtual Console. And I was like, oh, this sounds kind of interesting. It's going to be like, you know, like a Raiden project. Because Raiden Project Jet was one of my favorites of those. That I actually got to play... in college, because in college, we had one in the cafeteria. And I had all the high scores at one point on the Raiden Fighter's Jet machine. And, like, I had the high scores, and I think I beat the game twice. Like, it's a hard game to beat, too. But yeah, Lords of Thunder. Like, I thought it just looked cool. And that's why I ended up really liking it. It's metal as fuck. I think if we hack these, they turn into little ones, don't they? Well, they certainly turn into something. Does this break away? It does. And, yeah, Lords of Thunder. I might have... I could... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. We gotta start over. I did it. I got to where the power-up is that I'm currently using a lot. Excellent. I'm getting super nostalgic. Expect, like... should play Super Metroid next. Screw modern games. Here's a question. Has there ever been a grapple function in a video game that isn't incredibly annoying? Lords of Thunder, I think I'd have to get an emulator for it. Worms. I never noticed that the sky has that like digital effect to it. It's like right there. I guess that's the breach coming in. You know, point this out. You can't really see it, but there's actually an area, another entire area to the game that I think is actually accessed through that top room. Or it's the room to the west that I have incomplete there. That goes above that top room or something. And there's another area, and then it actually links back to the room I'm in right now. So this game actually is really, like... it hides lots of stuff in plain sight for you. And I love when games do that. Thanks. Thanks, little guy. Oh, excuse me. Oops. I don't know why I thought that was the grapple button. I actually have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to explore around what was up here. It's a gun. No, it's a drone. Oh, I think that just means I can shoot it farther. There's something else in here. I know there's something else in here. You know, I think to actually get these things out of the way, we're gonna have to come back. Because there are 2 power-ups that can actually get me through that then. The teleport to your fucking little weasel things. The teleport to drone, and then the Dino egg bowling. That sounds like a real game. Yeah, there's a power-up that lets us teleport to our drone's location. And there's a power-up that lets us do like a dash attack thingy, I guess. That lets us teleport through walls too. I need both of them to actually be up here and finish this part. Right now I'm just up here because it looks cool. Dang. Alright, wasted everyone's time enough. Hitting the wrong button again. I mean those little games, those like handhelds that were just like black and white, but it was like you had like 3 or so poses to put a character in on like the little LCD screen. Like Game & Watches. I don't remember why this one sticks in my head, but I remember having a Sonic one of those. Ow. I don't remember what it did aside from Sonic-ish things. So I think I have to get to... Because we were just there in Kerr. I think if we go one space over with our little travel thingy here, we'll get to the next area. We travel via a giant floating head in this game. I believe we hop off and go down now. I hope. Yeah, we have to get in that lower... Yeah, I think we have to get in that lower chunk now. What the fuck was that shit? I'm too tired for that shit. That's a friend. Don't worry, he helps us move around. Oops. Place has a serious problem with leaky pipes. No, don't knock the drone into the lava, god damn it. Well, that's just annoying. Oh, they both fell on that side. Oh, no. Oops. What even got it that time? Man. Maybe because this guy... I wasn't hitting the wrong button. Maybe I was hitting the wrong button. Come on, little drone. Come on, little drone. You can make it. Oh, this gun looks cool, but it's not that good. I did miss a door in there. I think you jump over to. You know what that is? I think I have to come back for that. Yeah, that's the gun I just got. Like I said, it looks really, really cool, but it's kind of weak. I will, however, use it because lasers. I think that's its main advantage, is you can stay really far away, and you're literally filling a room with lasers, even though it's kind of not as accurate and a little on the weaker side in terms of the per-hit damage, but I mean... I think Kilver would basically have those done, like, immediately. Not every item can be Kilver, though. Oh, man. I better up the save point and I don't go and do the other thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Don't we have a, yeah. I don't know why I keep thinking that button's the jump button. Okay, we're going up to that first door on the right. If I recall correctly, it's a weird item. That's not it. That's a, that's a lore piece. Yeah, it is a weird item. Like, this game goes as far as to have its own, like, weird pseudo debug menu in it. I don't remember where it is, though. Oh, yeah. You enter passcodes, and they do things. And the passcodes do things in, like, different areas. So we can go back, once we get enough power-ups. Like, we need a couple more things in our kit before we can actually, get it. But if we go all the way back to the beginning of the game, like, the area on the left there, there are hidden weapons there. So, right where you start the game, right where you get the gun, there are actually hidden things for your character to pick up. And this is sort of what we do now, is we go back to the earlier zones, and we can get power-ups. It's like there's a door over here we couldn't get into, I think. Or I just didn't go into it. Oh, right. This actually... all this does is actually take us to our transport thing. I think. No, it's a power-up. It gets it... We get there later. That's right. Because the teleport thing that replaces this ability, you can do it in any direction for 3 spaces. Instead of just 1. And that makes that a shortcut later in the game. I think we're going to go all the way down and left. Do some quality backtracking. Wait a minute. This room isn't fully explored. You can tell because the like box on the map. The like box on the map isn't finished. Hmm. Yeah, we didn't go up there. Fucking spiders. Scorpion things. Spider, scorpion, laser thingies. Oh! let's just a syringe into ourselves we find on this strange planet. So let's go get uninjured, and you can see what the oh, there's a little bit of health. Still not uninjured enough. Trust me, this is worth it. When I save, you'll see what happens when I get my health back. It's definitely worth it. Yep. We have tentacles now. This is their life. We have tentacles that shoot little laser beams. Yep, I guess I have to label this as not safe for work. I mean, they're not really that powerful. They're like tiny bits of added damage. When they get bigger, they'll get more powerful. Jackie Escadato? I think was the character's name. IIRC. Yep, they'll get bigger. There's a point to the... There it is. I missed this on my way here. I was like... I broke this open and I was like... Oh, what's over here? I don't remember. Probably nothing then. Hey, I remember my top cow. Kinda. Those comics. I read a lot of those comics back in the 90s. Like, there's some people that are like, they look at 90s comics and they're like, oh, bad girls? Oh, those are so gross and weird and I don't like them and they shouldn't exist anymore. And I'm like, oh, nostalgia. It's kind of a safe way to answer that question. I can't believe we found one of these. So, this game comes complete with its own secret worlds, by the way. There's special power-ups in these things. And they look all, like, weird and wrong. And they're all discolored and everything. And they have, like, weird random things going on in them. Still really cool, though. They're also random. I think they're actually completely random where they pop up. And which ones they are. I just saw the glitching out brick and was like, oh, that's one of the glitchy things. Like, this isn't even on our map, technically. And yeah, it's meant to look like that. It's meant to look like the cartridge is going bad. Hey, Loris. Welcome. Doing Axiom Verge today. Nothing down. I don't remember if there are bosses in this or anything like that. Just want to make sure I'm thorough on my exploration of it. Oops. So much for tentacles. Oh, they're back now. Full health. I don't know if that hole will kill me. Oh, it's just the floor. Yep. Going back and we're checking out other room. I like that even like the top and bottom of the screen is like black barring as it moves up and down. Really cool attention to detail on this area with like the various things it's doing. Like an old NES card if you went to like a thing you weren't supposed to go into. I haven't actually explored any of these things either. I've only ever gone into one of them, and I didn't even like look around that one a lot. Oh, no, we're not back here. This is another path that just looks like the other paths because this place is all wonky and doesn't make sense. I think that's everything. Also, I've never had a range node before. That's weird. At least I don't remember having a range node. Yeah, I'm gonna do some checking on the various surfaces for drill parts or hack parts. If something looks weird, I'll go up and poke it. Yeah, ET was Atari. So that was fun. It's fun and really cool. I don't know where any of the other like glitch areas are, or even the weapons they provide. You can do an all weapons cheat and see what they all are, though. I think it is actually one of the things you can do in that debugger, like pseudo debugger. It's not the real debugger, but you can put little codes in that. That being one of them, I think. Or it was like literally just someone said, oh, here's a code you can enter. Like a Justin Bailey style thing. Yeah, there's a way you can get to that lore piece that's down there. I don't remember, though. Oh, there are more range nodes in the game. I don't remember that being a thing. Yeah, that's a thing we need to come back for. Can you describe the game, Yukari, in chat? So I can read while I'm playing. Mm-hmm. Like, back on the NES? That's kind of different for an NES game. I mean, most NES games were like, you know, this. Not that there's anything wrong with this, of course. More lore. That needs to be translated. And we get the good old-fashioned wall vaginas. The way you translate those is through that passcode thing, if I recall correctly. I may not. But it does expand on what happened with the world and what's going on with this game. And various and sundry things in here. Is it anything like Hotel Dusk? Room 314, whatever the full title of that game was. I think there's one block here that needs to get destroyed. Maybe. There we go. Or maybe I do have to come back here later. Yeah, everything in here is like reversed of where it should be. So it's like I can't get through because I keep re-hacking things that were not hacked before. I might be screwed, actually. Oh no, here we go. Oops. Anyway, Hotel Dusk, you were a detective at a hotel solving a murder mystery, and it goes emotional places. Like surprising emotional places for a 3DS game. Alright, let's climb this room and get to that save point. I think we can right now. Okay, Yukari. If I don't see you by the time you return, oh god damn it. I will see you on Monday. So I'm just going to do a little more exploring around in this game. Like that one room in the hallway right here. And then I'll call it quits. But yeah, Axiom Verge is the game. Everyone should go out and pick it up. It is an incredibly inexpensive game. Because that's what it looked like in, like, the opening. It was like some giant pod thing he was doing sciencey stuff on back in the... Or I should say, in the far future of 2005, he was working on some sciencey stuff. And it went kablooey. And he ended up here. Oops. That was the wrong button. That's a lore piece. Yeah, so what's going on down here is we have to get another power up to get the other thing that's down there. Because you can see this is another area where the room on the map has it cut off, which means you can explore down there more. And actually the roof over here has more cut off. Well, let's go talk to El Sonova real quick. If we need to. I guess we're just catching up. Oh, there was a save point right next door. That's pretty funny. Okay, so another little thing is the giant green hack stuff we can't actually do anything to. Technically there's not a third level of hackability for our gun, but we get an item later on that is basically hack the screen. Hack the planet, if you will. Okay. Yep. Ow, God damn it. I knew I was gonna get hit by that. It just makes getting through the middle of this room easier. I think I'm just gonna go around this area a bit and then we'll call it quits for tonight. Looking at chat now. Yeah, Hack the Planet. Hack the Planet! Hackers is such a awesome, dumb movie. So, this links back to... Man, your grapple gets all glitchy in there. That is a little secret thing. This links back to our ride. If we need it. Oh, I just realized the typo. Yeah, hacking plants is okay. Hacking the planet is definitely better. And like any good Metroidvania game, you have like this, where the power-ups are, you know, very near the beginning. You get to use your new power-ups to do things. I actually think this is a place we need to go. I don't know if I want to explore this place yet. There we go. Yeah, Hackers is one of those, like... I'd probably say it's so bad it's good. Yes, this is one of my favorite parts of the game, where our hero starts hallucinating? Or is he hallucinating? I don't think clone's the proper word. I mean, the walls are talking to him, he's seeing faces. Oh, I think I remember how we get this jump now. No. Okay, I can't. I was like, how do I get over there? Do I just jump above the guy? Keep in mind, though, Heliocop, this is all in his head. Yeah. Might be having a little bit of a thing going on with the character. Can I knock it up here? Did I fuck up? That's funny. All because I jumped. All because I ran through that spot like an idiot. Now I have to go through it all again because I'm an idiot. Also, yeah, Thuder, this is getting messed up, huh? No, no, no. This is all... It's all real. This is all just... Well, no, this is all just him tripping out, but... Yeah, there's a version of that enemy later in the game that's, really hard to fight, actually. Because these you can kind of, like... You can kind of, like, walk forward and then shoot up, and they'll stay behind you, more or less. Oh, and welcome to the stream, Theater. Damn it. God, I don't remember how you fight these things. Probably like that, actually. First it was the mittens, and now we get like actual grabby hands. Cool. Well, thanks for coming. Grim Dawn's on hold for the foreseeable future. Undogable alien sperm is undogable. Yeah, so what's happening is, this is where the part in the game where you die. Like, you can't avoid the death that's coming. And I'm controlling the alien thing, by the way. It's an undoggable death, Heliocop. Oh, after all the shit you give me about elevators and falling off of high places. This is a really good time to stop. Ugh. In fact, I did this before. Because I think... Whoops, didn't mean to close the game completely. I have a fully complete game still. So I can show off all the power-ups and weapons real quick. I did, yeah, like I said, I did this before, but, we can look. Yeah, so we got our standard grapple. That's a weapon. It's sort of a... It's sort of, well, it's distortion field. So it's a distortion field. We have a lot of weapons. One of the secret ones you can get, well, kind of secret, is a flamethrower. Reverse slicer shoots out boomerangs. Just to show off a few. I really do like the distortion field. It's like Kilver, that green lightning blast I use, but you channel it while you move. So you can pretty much run around and just kill things with it. I don't remember what Quantum Variegator does. Oh, that's what Quantum Variegator does. Another one of my favorites is Ion Beam. For obvious reasons. I don't remember what Firewall does. Oh, that's what it does. That's probably why I don't use it. Tethered Charge is a weird one, because you can sort of like yo-yo it around. Oh, that's another power-up you get later on. Lightning Gun is another channeled one. There's like a boss in the game that the Lightning Gun there and then the Shards ability are both really good at destroying. We're really close to the boss too. Orbital Discharge is not really as cool as it sounds when you like really play around with it. Oops. And Deflector, it just bounces off of whatever you shoot it on. Reflector, excuse me. These last 4 slots, I believe, are all secret weapons. Because I have the 100% on this game, and we have empty slots, so I think that's what those are for. Let me put the distortion field back on. So another power-up, you can see I got 4 tentacles now. Instead of the 2. You get another bio modification power-up. And if you hit... Once you get the red lab coat, you can do a, like, super dash. That can be used for jumping around and stuff. Jumping really high. The other thing we get... Whoops. So we have our drone here. We can just destroy it as normal. Or if we activate it again, we teleport to it. Thank you for this follow, Thuder. So we can shoot that, bang, and we're up here now. So, like, we're on top of the thing now. And there are jumping puzzles involved in this game where you have to do that to get to the location. I have all the lore too. That is all the lore. Like I don't think there's secret lore. Yeah, Dingner Gizbar, Reveal Sudron. Reveal Sudron translates all the things. Ishkari Ihanzu. Reveal Vikia is another translator. But Ishkari Ihanzu and Dinger Gizbar. They open up secret places. So when I mentioned the hidden place in the starting area. So the starting area is sort of... Actually, I don't remember where it is on the map. I believe the starting room is the save room that is the one on the left. Because you run... Wait. Yeah, it's got to be... Yeah. Yeah, that's where you start.
Funeral.
Oh, thank you for the host, Drew Guy. I mean, I'm almost done for the night. But yeah, the save room on the left is when you started in this game. And as you can see, there's a lot to the left. The Dinger Isbar, whatever, the first code I mentioned. If you go to the left of that, you can actually find a secret area. I think you got to break open the wall, and then you sort of climb through this room, and you get to the top of it. Like, there's the far left area with, like, the stacked rooms. And, can I point with my mouse, actually? No. That are on the left. And, you use the code at the top of that, and that's where the flamethrower is. That's what all of the map looks like, too. And you can see we have a giant health bar. Oh, yeah. So we have that, we have that, and then we have... That's our Hack the Planet ability. You basically get 3 hacking bombs. And that's what clears out the blue and green distorted spaces. I don't remember what the secret weapons are. So what do you guys think of Axiom Verge? I love this game. It's one of my favorite games. Especially in a modern context, one of my favorite modern games, even though it's completely retro. Yeah, I don't want to walk over there because it reveals a secret. So we'll just actually stay over here. It's a really awesome game. I recommend everyone go and pick it up because it's also not expensive from what I recall. And you support an independent creator. I'm looking at the store page real quick just so I can properly hoard this game out. $20. It's $20. It's absolutely worth it, though. Tom Happ, good game. Wow, it came out in 2015? Holy shit. It's like 2 years old. Actually, it's almost as old as Bloodborne. No, actually, it's older than Bloodborne, because Bloodborne, I think, was, like, fall. Yeah, the soundtrack's great, too. So anyone have any final thoughts, comments, etc.? Monday, I'm going to see about getting my... You tell by the graphics it's 2 years old? Okay, I'll give you that one. So... For Monday, I'm going to try to get my capture card working again. So I can attempt to get Bloodborne going. But otherwise, I think it'll be a surprise game, because I honestly can't think of anything. You're being paranoid, Heliocop. I will never, ever hold anything against you for an extended period of time. Will I say undoggable on Monday? Probably. Maybe. It depends on if I remember it. If I see your name and you say something silly, I will probably remember it then. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to play Bloodborne. If I can't get that going, oh, you know what I could do? I could go back into Dark Souls 1. Because I think I've given that game enough time to rest that, I could go back into it. Like Dark Souls 1 or, I saw someone on my Steam list playing Pillars of Eternity, and I started into that game, but I never got past the like castle part because Grim Dawn came out like that day. I was playing that part, like the official Grim Dawn release last year, and I wasn't able to get back into Pillars because of it. So I could play Pillars of Eternity too. It's pretty good. It's got a bit of a learning curve, but otherwise it's pretty good. It's one of those games where you have to kind of learn to play it. I wouldn't say play it perfectly, but it's one of those things where you don't have like recurring fights. So like you do have to fight your fights perfectly. Almost. But you don't have to worry about fighting them a second time, I think. It's been a while since I played it though. And I still have all those other games people have mentioned, like Dragon's Dogma, I need to acquire, and Nihon was mentioned, but I can't play it because the PS4 capture thing device doesn't work, so I can't get the PS4 recorded. You tried with that one, Heliocop. I'll give you that. You tried it. You properly brought that word. You probably brought that sentence together using the word dog. It's an odd definition of dog. I'll give it to you. So, point. I'm also going to put a sub goal, I think, on my overlay. I need to work on the overlay, too, so I can have a general overlay for games. Like, the 8-bit one works for this. Because it's an 8-bit game, right? But, yeah, I think I need a good generalist overlay. I mean, I could use this for most games. Like, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look that bad. Games might be a little small on the screen, though. Like, if I took out... Like, if I were to take latest donation with the name and put them side by side, move both overclocked and the icons down a row, I could cut a row off of chat, I could cut a little bit off of my camera, and then I could lower that down a bit and expand the game out. That might work. Because I do like the retro look of that. It's something for me to consider, at least. Otherwise, I'll just take, I think I still have the old one. I'll just take that and maybe make it black. The only problem is, like, the text. The text doesn't, like, fit. But yeah, I'll work on getting a capture device so I can do some PS4 stuff. Maybe some Switch stuff if I acquire a Switch in the future. That's a dicey proposition. Well, I mean, green is my favorite color. But I have gotten complaints about this one being too green and too bright. So switching to something, like when I do like Dark Souls, we get the chat in the corner with like everything is pulled back and you get the game full screen, and I really like that. But it doesn't work for all games. Because like Grim Dawn has to be like this. Souls has to be like that. Diablo's like this. The Endless games are like that. So it's like 3DS games have to be like that. So I was thinking of basically doing that for the overlay. Just knock all the color back and basically make it black. With a little hint of green. But the thing is, I like the retro. I do really like the retro look on that one. I think if it were maybe just a little smaller, it might work for everything. Because it's okay to resize 8-bit games like this. Because you're not really going to lose a lot of detail in a 1920 by 1080 screen size. Even though I broadcast at 720p, still, you're not losing a lot of detail like this. It's something I'm going to think about when I work on my overlay. I think the only problem with this one, and it like the game right now is like this, is it's off center, and I don't know if there's an easy way to center things in OBS. Like there's slightly more space on the right here, this side, as opposed to that side. Not enough to annoy me though. But I mean that's almost behind the scenes stuff. That's stuff for me to worry about. I think the only thing I could do is maybe put a white line. Like after I resize everything, put a white line where I'd want the screen to be and just make sure things go past that. I didn't notice either. Because you see, the thing is, I'm looking at my OBS, and OBS is kind of at an angle to my face, so when I lined it up, it lined up fine at the angle. But if I move a little bit over, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a tiny bit more on the other side. It's a tiny bit, though. Yeah, streaming is... Trying to do streaming where you don't want it to look like complete garbage, and you want everything, like, to have some form of design, it ups the difficulty level. Because I could easily be just that guy who squishes the game in the corner and just puts everything on a black background. But, like, that's boring. I want a little something to it to make it, you know, unique-ish. To make it, like, my stream, right? Move over squished. Actually, I have squished my camera down before. A tiny, like, What's funny is, like, I think maybe it is on this one. I had to actually squish down the camera to make it fit in a box. But it was so tiny, like such a tiny amount of squish, you didn't even notice. Well, I noticed because I'm used to the way it looks normally. But, yeah. Squishing it up, nobody notices. A tiny bit of squish. A squinch of a squish. Yeah, so we got a bit of a game plan for Monday. Pillars of Eternity, PoE, Borderlands 2. If I can get Bloodborne going, I will absolutely stream Bloodborne. Like, I've been having a blast in that game, and I'm only at Vicar Amelia. Like, I'm only in... Like, I've done Bloodstarved Beast, Cleric Beast, Father Gascoigne. I'm at Vicar Amelia. I can pretty much run to her room right now if I need to go fight her. I got the Blades of Mercy because freaking... what's her name? Eileen died fighting Henwick. She died fighting another hunter. So I got her Crow Hunter badge a little early. I wanted to finish her quest, but obviously it didn't happen because she died during that hunt. And, yeah. But I got the Blade of Mercy. It's a really cool weapon. First character's doing Skill Arcane. The character I'm going to do on stream is going to do Skill Blood Tinge and use Gunblades. The Rider Palash. Probably the Rifle Spear. Hopefully I can get that going. I've wanted to do Bloodborne for the longest time. And Squishtillion. Like, I've wanted to play that game since it came out. I've hoovered up all of the lore I could on it. And finally getting to play it, it's like, this is exactly what I wanted out of this game. No, I just wanted it on the channel. Well, I think that's going to call it for tonight. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I will see you guys Monday for a surprise game. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.